this half of the year, it's going to be harder for us to actually make progress. I'm going to become the person that God has ordained me to be. Yo, for this half of the year, it's a whole bunch of celebration and partying. Hey YouTube, I'm Tavin, but you guys can call me T. So we have currently entered Q3 of 2026. I think it's July 3rd now. By when this video drop, it might be the 4th or 5th. It depends on which date I post it. But I just want to do some reflecting. I decided that I'd grind this year. I picked up 2 jobs. I decided that I was gonna buy my first car. And I decided that I'm going to become the person that God has ordained me to be. I'm going to work on my relationship with Him. I'm going to better the relationship with myself, and I'm going to improve on the relationship with my family members. And so far, halfway through the year, I have done some of those things. I still haven't bought my cars yet, but I've remained consistent most days. I keep building myself. I keep going through the trials. I keep going through the fire. I just keep working. Yeah, the money might have slowed down, but I still keep on pushing. I'm still working on myself. Looking back who I was last year, even 2024, they are so far away from the person who I am now, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I was able to go through the fire. I was able to burn off my impurities. I was able to get closer with God, that He could show me the way. I'm glad that I have people in my life, such as my mother and my older brother, that believes in me and support me. I'm glad that I'm able to believe in myself and push myself. So honestly, I haven't wasted 2026, but at the same time, I could pick up speed. I could do more and know that I have more in the tank that I'm capable of doing. We're in Q3 of 2026, bro. We have like 6 more months left. You can't keep wasting time. You can't think that December is not gonna show up. We in summer now. We in July. Then you have August. Then September is back to school for all who's in back to school. Yeah, I know summer is the time that everyone wants to go out and party and relax. But summer, if you're in school, summer should be the season where you're building, you're grinding. I'm not saying don't relax or anything, or matter of fact, don't go out. Take relax out of your vocabulary. I'm not saying don't have a time that you can actually decompress, but I'm not saying waste every day and go out and party and just waste time. No, bro. Summer is the time when you should be investing back in yourself. This is for the people who go to school. And then so when September comes back around, all of those free time that you have, all of those free time that you had, you won't be there anymore. So it's going to be harder for you to actually invest back in yourself. After September, we have October, Halloween, all of that stuff, and Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think Thanksgiving falls in October in Canada. Yeah, but for Americans, it's November. Yeah, we have Thanksgiving. For this half of the year, it's a whole bunch of celebration and partying, all of that, dog. It's harder for us to actually lock in and grow. After October, it's November. November is a special time for me because best month of the year, it's my birthday. But November is also snow season. November is when snow starts falling. A lot of days I didn't want to go to the gym in snowy weather, but I changed my gym a few weeks ago, so it's like 15-minute walk away from me. But with snow falling, that's gonna be longer, 20-30 minutes walk. And then take into consideration that the cold wind. And after November, it's December, Christmas, New Year's, all of that, bro. This half of the year, it's going to be harder for us to actually make progress. And I'm hoping that you didn't waste the year, the first half of the year, because that first half of the year should have been used to build our structure, should have been used to build our foundation, so that when this half of the year starts, we're still moving solid. Any obstacle, any weather changes that shows up, we're still able to push through. Yo, at the start of the year, I decided that, yo, I'm gonna take cold showers every day. And I did. The only time I didn't take cold showers was in the night when I'm bathing off, because, yo, I wanted to go to bed, and whenever I'm sick. And I did that so much days until recently I decided that, yo, taking cold shower in the nights too, it's summer now, dog. Taking a cold shower, it's not even that cold anymore. Maybe it's because I gotten used to it, but it's genuinely not that cold anymore. The AC feel way more colder than the water. And yo, taking a cold shower, just, it helps you with stress tolerance. Yo, a lot of things I face, and I could be like, yo, you're good, or I play a music, I take a few minutes for myself, and I just get back to the work. I'm not gonna say, yo, I don't feel a certain way. You guys know I struggle with depression, so it's like each and every day is a battle for me. But I can still take a moment and get back to work after. I know the work has to be done to become the person that I want to be, to become the person that God has ordained me to be. The work has to be done. 2025 was the foundation for me. 2025 was when I went through my breakup at the start of the year. And you know, honestly, I'm glad that it was at the start of the year. I'm glad that, yo, we decided to break up at the start of the year. Well, it wasn't we, the decision was the decision was already made on her part, but I'm glad that it was at the start of the year. I'm glad that, yo, God chose that time, so the whole year I could use it as building my foundation. And then I left that mentorship, and I saw that, yo, I need to become better. So I decided that, yo, this year would just be me alone grinding. And I proved to myself that, yo, I could show up when no one's out, when no one's above my shoulders saying, yo, do this or do that. I needed to be the one that keeps pushing myself. Yo, this year so far, it's been ups and downs. It's just been challenges. Yeah, last month was my absolute worst month in terms of powerless. 13 days, that's a complete failure for a month, because I had more failure days than more wins. But yo, seeing the progress that I'm on now, and deciding that, yo, I'm not going to lose any more days like that. I'm not losing a month like that. Much of fact, I'm not losing there should not be a week when I have more failures than wins. Yo, if I didn't go through all of my struggles last year, and if I didn't go through the grind at the start of this year, I would not have become the person who I am right now. This year at the start, bro, I used to grind so hard. Yo, waking up at 5, going to work from what, 6, or being at work from 8, because to get to work at 8 I have to get the bus by 6. So from 8 to 4, and then I had to take an Uber from 1 to go to the next work, from 5 to, from anywhere to 10 till 12 o'clock, sometimes even 1 o'clock in the night, bro. And yo, I had to make sure I had gone to the gym. So it's either before or after, or when I come home I would work out, do my home workout, and then I had to record a video and edit that video and make sure I have it to post tomorrow. I used to grind so hard at the start of the year, and if I didn't do that, I wouldn't know what it is to actually grind, or I wouldn't know the feeling of being locked in. Yo, I'm glad that I was able to go through all of that at the start of the year. I'm glad that I had new experience with people. I met new faces, I met new people, and had a different perspective because of the first half of 2026, and that shaped how I view the world. I was in a job where both people reminded me of who I could become. I could become a guy who does nothing with his life, just take drugs and do all of this, bounce around cheating on his girl, doing nothing. Or I could be a guy that, yo, a girl broke his heart and I became afraid of actually forming connection, and I decided that, yo, I would not let my negative season cause me to drift into becoming one of them. I decided that, yo, I would boost myself into becoming a better person. I decided that, yo, I would grow, and it's all because of the season I went through. It was all because of the trial. So no, I have not wasted the first half of 2026. And in Q3 now, I only see myself improving. I have only a few more months until November 10, and by then I should have my car. But yo, that's it for the video. If you know you have wasted the first half of the month, drop it down below in the comment.